Revos here, and I'm coming at you with another video. Peace and blessings to you and your family. Um, Today I want to take a really in-depth analysis of the combat systems of Arkham Knight and Arkham Knight and Gotham Knights to show you how they differ and what each one brings to the table. I'm reading some of the messages that I've been seeing on some of my videos and on Twitter, and it just seems like one, people feel like I'm defending actually for Arkham Knights or Arkham Batman Arkham Knight more than Gotham Knights. That's actually far from the truth. I never actually got a chance to play Arkham Knight. I have it in my Steam store, but I was one of those people where as soon as I got it, I heard about how horrible it was. It was a bad port to the PC. And I ended up waiting for it to get fixed. And by the time they fixed it, I just was doing other games. I never actually booted it up. So what we're going to do here is I am on, somebody's uploaded their combat gameplay. They'll have it on, you can go to this channel overall. Just going to get a sample just so you can see the combat done perfectly. And we'll talk about how much it differs from, say, Gotham Knights. So as you can see already, the swooping from enemy to enemy, and I used to jokingly tell my friends who played this game, I was like, is this a Batman game, or is this a Spider-Man game? Like, I understand that this is swoop, just slide on the floor way across the room. I don't know. And I always felt like and these things, they were basically soft reskins outside of Catwoman, soft reskins of Batman's fighting style. But as you see, this gliding, a lot of slow motions, and slow motion is very pivotal to the Arkham fight style, because in those slow motions you can scan the room, you can assess what your next strategy is and work from there. You can a lot of times disable your opponents, basically making them regular brawlers. And this is like rock, paper, scissors. You're always rock. You're always paper covering rock when it comes to brawlers, because of how just dominating you are when you're fighting in Arkham. And you also have it the way you can counter two at the same time. Like, you are a juggernaut when you play Arkham. And with the constant slow motions, you should get one in a moment. You see, just look, nobody can get anything in, because you're just swooping and gliding across the room. If there's a faraway threat, you're already on it, and you just dismantle. This guy is also, this is a flawless playthrough, so he is also very masterful at the combat system of Arkham. But you have a combo bar. Yeah, he had 82 hit combo. So now also I want to take a look at one more perspective of Arkham Knight, which is the actual world, right? This one's gonna be from FA Games. Subscribe to this channel. Oh, y'all, so I want to point out something. I was reading this, people were complaining. I wish they gave Batgirl her own complete moveset instead of making her a reskin of Batman. She didn't play like it, and somebody even at the time thought Rocksteady was getting lazy with how they were designing the combat system, because a lot of the characters outside of Red Hood would just shoot you in the face on counters, played like Batman. There was no difference really outside of Catwoman, which will strangle you with her whip, and Red Hood shoot you in the face. So this is more so the stealth action of Arkham as Batman himself. Now, graphically, You will find no words from me as far as graphically superior. The look.
Our work is nearly done. My calibrations are almost complete, and the cloudburst will be charged. Until then, keep supplying me with energy.
Slow motion. You were just found out. You get a slow motion as a time to react to that, in which you could stun him before he could do anything and knock him out. So you're not found. Okay, there's a guy coming right at him. Look, slow motion, so you can get away immediately. And this is one of my points. I think people are just so in love with the Arkham series that they're holding it up to a standard and not even realizing that Arkham handheld you a bit.
Where is he? Near the lower centrifuge. Yeah, I'll meet you there.
Okay, so he's planning out what he wants to do here. He takes this guy out.
What happened to you? Target lost. Spread out and search.
Now,
Let's see if he's okay.
hold on. Let me see if I can go ahead a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more. Wait, that's just a whole playthrough. I can't skip. I'll skip like 20 minutes. He gets this guy, chokes him out. And do note that every bad guy here is just a bad guy with a gun. There's no differences, and I'll cover that and when we get to Gotham Knights and how Gotham Knights played. Well, with my Gotham Knights playthrough.
No, please, let me out. Don't gas.
That slowdown again. So now he has a chance to disable him before anything happens. I think the only person that's left is the big machine gun guy. No, there's quite a few people left. Glide. He's down. And of course, he's a king of gadgets. You do not have as many gadgets as Batman has in Gotham. I don't. Does that stop them from shooting?
How'd he get another one? He's making us look like idiots.
Yep. So now they're at best brawlers.
No, it's not. Nothing we can do for him. We spread out.
So again, paper covers rock. So now they're all just fighters. In reality, that makes sense. You want to, of course, disable somebody who has a gun, but it really simplifies in slow motion.
Damn it! What's wrong with this piece of crap?
Throws the gun down, and now it's over. And then, of course, there's this. Rush to the stomach, dodge. Rush to the stomach, dodge. Rush to the... His ribs. Oh, his ribs are so tender, put them in the oven. Okay. So, that's the playthrough for those two in both regular combat and stealth combat, or analyzing the room, right? This is my playthrough from trying to get Harley out the hospital. She takes over the whole hospital. You've seen it. It's the demo. You seen a lot when this game was coming out, when she's a boss fight at the end. First thing you see I have to do is I have to scan the room. You have to scan the room and decide who you're going to fight every time. If you do not, well, now as you see, she's scared, so I zoned in on her immediately. That is something that you, as you get stronger with each of the Gotham people, you can activate the fear system on them, where sometimes they'll just flat out run away. Much more of a dodge base. See, he's cowering. You still got the rush system from the Arkham games, but it's much more, a little bit more controlled and a lot more slower. Okay.
Montoya, I've citizens heading out soon. Make sure
I'm just gonna let it play through.
Got it. Batgirl, thank you. We were done.
Get out of here. All of the you know you're coming. The security office must be past the chapel.
Yeah, I'm gonna let this play through because the right next one is more so using the Predator system or the stealth system.
I'm a bit busy right now. What was that?
Nothing. Just finishing up the decor. Ooh, you're gonna be real excited.
Not so much. Typical.
What the freak was that?
I see someone playing hero.
No more playing around.
In rush system. You want to isolate the one with the pig head, which is one I was going for. They have the ability to revive people. She can spray them with some kind of stimulant. Like she's already on the way. I messed up, and she's already on the way to go revive the other two people I just downed. See, she just woke them up.
Miss me.
She's trying to do it again. Now we see. Another instance. This is more so again freeform combat,
That's some serious
which this game really loves you. Lets you use the environment. Hit them into the generator. One shot. I can't fly over all the way across the room to him. I have to actually try to make my way over to him to deal with him. This guy needs to die. Generator goes off. I didn't get out in time. That one didn't catch me though. Try to make sure you're doing the same thing like Arkham. You want to disable the long-range people. However, you don't have a way of disarming them and taking away their weapons. You have to beat them. Okay. See how she ran away? Similarities, but much more different aspect to it. Okay. And the last one we're going to look at is stealth combat.
I'm gonna see what's what. Huh?
You do have a small window when they see you to silence them before they call for help. But other than that, and that bar rising, if it fills up, they know you're there.
Nap time.
Now, again, this is the Predator aspect, but you have to scan each person, you're not just looking the room. You have to see what their name is. Their name tells you what they do. I might have scanned them already. Actually, I did not scan them, and this is actually why this fight goes kind of haywire. I just started, I got too comfortable and I started playing loose. I have no pause. They found out where I am immediately. And it kind of falls apart for a little bit here because I didn't plan this out. Now, he loses me, but they don't. I do have a problem with this, though. Where, and every game does this, where the bad guys, and you see there's a, I just realized that the healer person is there. Because I didn't scan the room. But this thing where they have an auto lock. Everybody is Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers. And they just can launch things no matter where you are. They got perfect. I don't know why these bad guys don't make it. I don't know why they don't try out for quarterback. I never understand that. It's just baffling to me. But, okay. So now I have to wait till the heat comes off. I don't have any vents to go under. I don't have any grates. I have to find a way to hide in a room where there's no space to hide. And now I want to go, after I done botched this, and read the room, get intel as to what the hell I'm dealing with. Like I said, it's an error on my part. So now I'll decide I want to deal with the healer. That's basically what she is. She throws buffs. I cannot take her out by takedown. You can take them out by takedown, but I think I've caused too much of a ruckus to where I cannot take her down by takedown. So I'm like, well, just keep scanning the room, looking for opportunity. And I'm also trying to get the bonus for takedown. So I'm like, well, just screw it. I'll just take this guy down and I'll rock with what I got. I'll deal with the rest by hand. So, got this one way across the room, so they got to come to her. They got to come to me and her, and that should give me more time to deal with them. You cannot fight like Gotham where you're surrounded and you can dodge between everybody. You need to isolate. Did a AoE blinding move, give me some space. I still got the healer alive. I'm gonna pay for that, I believe, in a moment. Okay, he's down. The other one in the back just fell down because due to fear. But I really wanted. You could throw other people in the people to give you some more space. This is all about mastering and momentum of the fight. You want to give yourself as much work room as possible. You cannot glide around and dash between targets. They both have their own fighting style, but Gotham is much more, you need to do your homework. You need to realize what you have to do to clear the room. And if you don't, well, and this was my first time fighting a freak champion, and he was just too damn beefy. I don't know why this guy has so much health. This is when, now you don't fight these all the time, but if you fight Harley earlier, this is a boss. So essentially, if you really think about it, what they did is, rather than give him the boss bar, they just made him a regular enemy with his boss health. Because when you first fight him as a boss, he has a boss bar and the boss logo with the face in the corner. But as a regular enemy, it just seems like, but I had to remember, wait, he was a boss. That they make as a regular enemy, you don't fight him all the time. But if you fight him, he's not gonna be something you can just down. So if you see him, you definitely gotta work around him. As you see, I'm trying to get him in the corner to set off that electric charge. using the environment. Didn't quite go the way I wanted it to go. I think I end up getting set up. Yep. And we both go away. Yep. But it took away a lot of his health. And from here, yeah, from here I should be able to. I went for my strike special. That didn't go at all. Yeah, pain in the buttocks is this guy. But I got him down, and that's basically how that went. And after that was a Harley boss fight. But I really wanted to show the difference between the two fights now, to show that they've taken a different approach and how important it is to master the approach and master the fighting. I do, but you know, and it's fine if you like one or the other. That's completely fine. But all in all, just my opinions. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you like this one or you like Arkham, you like both. It's fine to like both. But for now, this is Revos, and I'm out.